Good morning, everybody. Shit. Come on. Damn, it's going to do a W. Maybe. If I'm lucky. If I'm lucky, it'll do a W here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, gold. All right. Jesus. All right. Holy shit. All right. Go. Now let's go. The irony of my original entry. If I can get this thing to roll up, which it doesn't look like it's going to do. The irony of my original entry is exactly $1,000 is the top of the box. That's pretty cool. But it looks like I'm going to lose money on this trade. Damn it. Looks like I'm going to lose money on this trade. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Come on, baby. Roll up. God dang it, gold. Come on. So what I'm thinking minimum, and we'll see, I'm thinking minimum it's going to come up here and test the bottom of the box. That's what's in my mind here. And pattern-wise, it has not failed yet. The long has not failed. Looks like it has, but it hasn't, because this pivot down here is still the main driving pivot for the upswing. I'd really like to see this inside candle get broken through the top here. Come on. Come on, gold. Through the top. There we go. Come on. Now through the top. Come on. Through the top. Ah, shit. Come on. All right, here we go. Possibly. What the hell? Why are we rolling back? There you go. Let's go. All right, there we go. Now we need to break this pivot right here with authority. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on, let's go. Come on, break that pivot. Let me blow this up so I can see everything better. We got that pivot right. We're right at it. We are right at that pivot right now. Come on, man. Come on. We need to start my week off good. Come on. Come on, gold. Damn it. It did not break that pivot. Come on. Man. Come on. Come on. You got it. There you go. We had an inside candle. Go, go, go. Come on. Come on. You break that. Keep going. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Let's accelerate in life. Let's accelerate in life. I like to accelerate in life. I don't want to be the town loser. Let's go. All right, we're almost to the point where I'm going to have to pay attention. And what I don't like is how slowly we're getting there. I really wanted to accelerate through that. What the hell else do I need to do? Jesus. Oh, yeah. Let me sync this shit up. I'm off a little bit. Thank you. There we go. Come on. Come on. Fuck. Come on, gold. Come on. All right, here we go. By the way, my markers here don't have the dollar amounts on them because I actually entered the trade on this chart. So here's my marker. So I'm at my stop now is at $140. Target, ironically, across the box is exactly $1,000. I don't think we're going to get there the way we're moving right now. I really needed it to accelerate through this box right here. I needed it to accelerate through this bottom right here. And I just don't think it's going to do that. So I think I'm going to just close myself out with about $400, I guess. Oh, maybe. Come on, keep accelerating. Ah, shit. Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on, have my 9 EMA push it back up. Come on. Don't do this to me. Shit, boy, it rolled that thing over fast. Come on. I'm just trying to one and done this, guys. That's why I'm being patient with it. I'm being patient with it because I'm trying to one and done it. If I can get this across the box, then I don't have to think about shit the rest of the day because I booked $1,000 and it's fucking August 3rd. That's where the patience is coming from. The patience is letting the trade melt up because that means I don't have to sit here and stare at charts trying to make money. Come on. Come on. All right. Go. Oh, come on, baby. You got it. There you go. Come on. There you go. Make it happen. Make it happen. Come on. Fuck. Shit. I was just short by a tick. Come on. Shit. Shit. All right. Well, anyways, $600. God dang it. Look at it. It missed the target by what? 2 ticks. 2 ticks. Oh my God. Look at it. Clean that thing out. Ooh-wee. Anyways, I was just trying to get one across the box. So again, if I book $1,000, I mean, it's August 3rd. I don't have to sit here and stress, trying to find another trade. Shit. Look at that. You got to be kidding. This freaking red line had to be in the way. That 5-minute red line had to be in the way. They couldn't stick their dirty grubs through the other side for me. Anyways, fuck. Excuse me. All right. That's a good start to the day. Good start to the day. Yep. Oil just opened, which is another reason why that I've talked about this. Another reason why that gold candle was so crazy. Because when oil opens, gold gets a little bit spastic for a candle or two. When oil opens, gold gets deep. Same thing with the equities open. Gold gets a little. All right. Well, anyways, it's a good start to the day. Good start to the day. My first trade of the day, $594. I'm up. Okay. Not bad. Not bad, but I was 2 ticks from $1,000. Jesus. That candle didn't give me much time to think about it, did it? Look at that. Jesus. That's the thing about gold, guys. When gold decides to go one direction or another, boy, you better make sure you're not on the wrong side. You better make sure you're not on the wrong side, because it will clean your clock. Jesus. Man, 2 ticks from hitting my target. That is insane. Freaking damn it. I didn't specifically put the target there. It's just that happened to be exactly $1,000. That's how my ATM is. It throws the target at $1,000. Doesn't mean that's where I'm going to necessarily keep it. But damn, this thing, the way it went up and down, it gave me no chance to freaking change my mind. I mean, it gave me no chance. That was rather ugly. All right, I got another long here just in case, because we went through the bottom of an inside candle. See that? We went through the bottom of an inside candle while I'm sitting here blabbing. So I put a long in here in case we go through the top of that inside candle. I don't expect it to actually do it, but if it does it, it should shoot up for quite a bit, at least enough for me to defend my stop. Uh-oh. 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 Well, it tried to do it. It tried to do it. I'm going to just kill this. Yep. All right. All right. Anyways, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Yeah, Earl, that was a big I mean, I turned the charts, like the charts on and stuff when we were right about here or here, somewhere right in there. And I went, shit. Man, I'm going to start right off with a gold trade. So you saw the rest of it. Damn, it's still going to rebound from there. Shit. Oh, well. So anyways. Woo-wee. Good start to the day, though. I'll take $600 any day. I'll take $600 any day. On a pretty easy setup. Something I didn't have to really sweat about. Looks like the YM is just having very optimistic thoughts, which really kind of interesting because it's way, way out of whack. Of course, I haven't looked at any of the equities. When I say I turn the charts on, I mean I turn the charts on. I haven't looked at any of the equities. Now I see, hell, the ES is way over the prior day high again. So oh, Jesus Christ. So we have gap situations again. God dang it. Let me look at NQ while we're sitting here. This is interesting. The NQ is way below its prior day high. Isn't that interesting? The ES is way up above it. The YM is way up above it. The RTY is below it. And the NQ is below it. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Let me try to get my bearings here. I'm a little bit struggling a little bit this morning. Struggling a little bit this morning. That's why I'm excited about my $600. So speaking of Friday, where was it? That might have been it right there. Let me look at the ES for a second. Let me look at the ES for a second. Yep, that was it. All right. I just think let me disconnect this thing for a second. Yeah, that was it. All right. So on Friday, I had to pull the chart open so I could see. On Friday, I took a little trade in the NQ and in and in the RTY. I mean, not the RTY, NQ and the ES. This trade right here, ES short. We came from a recent low straight up to, I don't remember if that was the overnight. That wasn't the overnight, either prior day close or something like that. Right here at the same time that the NQ had an inside candle, and I nailed that right there for $1,000, and I nailed that right there for $500, just like that. shipping, and they both agreed at the same time to be at massive resistance. Massive resistance. Well, what do you mean red line was massive resistance? So it came straight from footprints in the sand, folks. Footprints in the sand. I mean, I literally jumped out of my fucking chair when I saw this trade set up. Footprints in the sand, straight to the red line. Look over at this one, straight to the prior day close. Bam, bam. I'm just lining them up right next to each other. Recent low, bam. Recent low, bam. How much did you like that trade, Bob? I like that trade so much. I hit it with 2 contracts. Shipping. Right there. I like that trade so much, I hit it with 2 contracts. I didn't even have a chance to change this to 2. I was so excited that they both lined up at the same time. I grabbed and added a contract to my NQ trade, and I went to do an ES. I went to do an ES1. I just didn't have it in time. Beautiful trade. Anyways, that was my Friday. That was after we shut down the live stream and everything. That was 11:40. And I have said this before. I'm going to say it again. I have found recently, at least in this summertime, that these deliberate patterns like this, deliberate patterns where they're coming up, coming down, these deliberate patterns like that are happening more and more, after 11 o'clock and the market's past, I guess, my guess is past waiting for war news or whatever. I don't know, but all of a sudden it wakes up. That's what's been happening, is like the market lately after 11 or so is just all of a sudden it wakes up. It like starts moving in deliberate fashion. And it's been very rewarding to me lately. I mean, I sat here on Friday afternoon in a matter of, Friday before noon, looked over at my chart, saw this setup, and I made $2,500 in 2-3 minutes, and never took a tick of heat. I mean, I might have had a couple ticks of heat in here. Don't get me wrong. I mean, because it is the NQ, and the NQ's crazy. But I mean, the pattern was blatantly obvious. It was going short, just like with the ES falling like a fucking stone to its left. The NQ had no direction to go but down. Anyways. It was so beautiful, Blue. I mean, if you've got patience to see, I mean, it was just so beautiful. Look at, you had the recent pivot low, both with the ES and the NQ. You had deliberate straight lines to resistance. You had consolidation candles, and then boom, just like that. It's free money. It's free money. Or you can sit here and fight the market all day long when it's sitting in chop and try to scalp money. Fuck that shit. I want to be involved when the market has made an obvious decision right there in front of you that we're manipulating it over here. We're going to manipulate it over here. I mean, see, go back over here. Deliberate manipulation down, create a recent low, which is key. A nice recent low, back to your red line, you're going to get a reaction. Is it going to go all the way through the bottom? Don't know. But it sure made you, like in my case, over because this distance right here is so big, the reaction back even halfway, which is normal if they're going to reverse it. Notice they reversed it. See how they came down, then up, then down, didn't break this pivot, and then went long. You see that? But you don't care. You made $1,000 right here. You don't have to play it all the way down to here. The signs are there that this is running out of energy. First of all, you've already come off this red line down here, and then you went up and you came down and you just went through and you ran all the way back up here. I mean, it's running out of gas, but this is going to be a release of energy, then a rebuild of energy, and then bam, boom. It's just watching the pivots to your left. They tell you if you're going further, if you're not, if you're going to rotate, if you're not. All right, so what do we got? We're at 917. We're at 917. Oil has created its box. Part of its box is the current day low. I don't believe. Yeah, we don't have any lines below us because the prior day low is way the hell up here. So we have no static lines below us. So that tells you right there the market's way down. Matter of fact, it's way down. Oil is way the fuck down. Jesus. Oil is down about $8 a barrel. Yeah, about $8 a barrel right now. Anyways, what do we gather from that? Not much, but I'm just saying the bottom of the box is the low, the current low. Jesus, look at this craziness right here. Holy shit. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. No, there is none. It literally opened here. And this is as far as it rolled up was right here. Okay. So oil is really kind of consolidated. So the whole overnight, even though this opened way down here, the whole overnight has been $81 and $78. High $78. Low 81s. Not a lot of range. Not a lot of range in oil. All right. Anyways, I'm going to keep looking at that. Gold just keeps going down. So I need gold to roll up to the prior day close for a short potentially. I needed to do it again deliberately. That's the key. Anyways, that's about it for now. I guess we're just gonna have to sit here. Nothing's really happening right now. Nothing's telling me, hey, come trade me. All right, let's see here. Hey, come trade me right now. Nothing's saying that right now. No, Eddie, you're probably right. I probably would have hit my target in gold if that also wasn't when the fucking oil market opened. Probably would have hit there because that is the rotation point of gold. Is right up where I was at. That is the absolute known rotation point. And the funny part is, as a rotation point, which this is the rotation point I had right here. Look at, I was 2 ticks short from being exactly correct. Exactly correct of the rotation point. Rotation point 1, rotation point 2. I was 2 ticks from being exactly on the rotation point. I did catch rotation point 1, but rotation point 2, I was 2 ticks too far out. And the thing is, it did it so fast, it didn't even give me a chance to save, a few $100. I only got 600 out of it. I was more focused on this because I knew this was going to be a problem than I was this. So when we blew through that, I was like, oh, great, thank God. Because if it had rotated here, I really wasn't going to make any money for all the stress and time I was in that trade. I'd have made maybe like $50, $100 maybe. Frustrating. Anyways, the only pattern right now I see in gold is either a accelerated rotation down to here right now, or preferably a rotation to here and then a roll down to here. Because it has not tested the bottom of the prior day close yet. Instead, it's gone through it and it didn't rotate up, test it, and then go. So it still needs to clean out. It still needs to clean out, in my mind, this area right here. Still needs to cross back up, clean out the stops that are following it right here. But who knows? Anyways. We are 6 minutes to the open. 5 minutes to the open, actually, in 3 seconds. Yeah, 5 minutes to the open. I don't know what the SMA's aligned means. I don't know what you mean by that. There's only one SMA on the charts. So are we talking about the SMA from one instrument to the other? Because I think in both cases, I mean, I wasn't looking at that. Let's see here. Where was this one? Oh, yeah. No, you don't give a shit. This is a static line trade. So you don't give a shit that this one's below it. What you don't want is you don't want to take a static line trade where you don't have room to this. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to get into a situation where the room between your entry and your SMA is close, because you're not giving yourself room for it to, because notice it came down here and this is where it stopped. See that? Fucker stopped right here. Also happened to be where my target was, which also happened to be $500. But $500 is a ton of room in the ES, because that's 10 points. That's a ton of room between the entry and that SMA. Static lines are the most powerful lines on the chart, Eddie. Especially when it looks like this. I mean, fuck me. You can't make a static line better than that. No different than you really, where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? God dang it. Can't get much better, much deliberate than that to the red line. I mean, what's important to understand, Eddie, is that you are wanting to partake in the market. Good morning, Nikki. You are wanting to partake in the market when it's obvious that the market is being manipulated. Okay? You don't want to be in the market when it's not being manipulated. You want it when it's being manipulated. And then what you need to do is use your memory bank of rotations and things like that to identify points of rotation while the market is being deliberately manipulated. This whole pattern right here from here to here to here to here to here, even to here, to there is 100% market manipulation. 100%. And what you have to do is get yourself comfortable with recognizing when the manipulation's happening, where the rotations, and then look at the probability of a rotation in front of you as being a potential rotation spot in front of you as being a rotation point for you to enter and catch the market going one direction or the other. This is 100% market manipulation right there. Why do you say it's 100%, Bob? Because even when they rotated it down here, they didn't break this pivot. That's all manipulation to then say, hey, we're going long. That's all 100% manipulation. 100%. All right, the market's open. Oil is sitting at its mid band. Fucking thing looks like it's going to cross the box, and I missed it. Shoot. Of course, it did the big candle when the market opened and all that kind of stuff. You caught it? Patriot, you're pissing me off. I figured you did. I figured you caught this. Are you holding to the bottom? Ah, shit, man. I was too busy running my mouth. Trying for the bottom. All right. Good. Drop, oil, drop. Yeah, I was too busy blabbing. Son of a bitch. Yeah, it's under the midline. It's really has no direction to go now but down. I mean, it has nowhere else to go but down now. I mean, it could create space, test the bottom of this box, and then roll over. That's a possibility. Patriot doesn't want it to do that. He just wants it to go to here. He just wants it to go to there. Look at that. And again, market manipulation. It's all manipulation, man. And when you start identifying what the manipulations are and how they set up, you just jump in and let it make you money. Now here's one right here off the prior day open, but God, I cannot take that. Not in the first 15 minutes of this being open. But I mean, they gave you an inside candle and then a long right there. Jesus. In the NQ. Yep. All right, oil, you're almost there, buddy. Hopefully oil doesn't do to you what gold did to me. Left me 2 ticks short. There it is. Boom. Come on, man. I don't make this shit up. I don't make this shit up. It's just simple. It's the same fucking shit every day. The same shit every day. There you go, Patriot. Good for you, man. Yeah. That was a good one, Patriot. Good for you. Excellent, 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 excellent. I was too busy talking to take that trade. But that's okay. It was a good trade. I mean, and come on, man. Again, I go back to this for those of you that are new. Market manipulation. It's not a mistake that it stopped here. It's not a mistake that price stopped here. That's not a mistake. That's the market manipulation and knowing where the manipulation points are. I was 2 ticks short today in fucking gold from having a perfect market manipulation from the prior day close to the top of the box. You're not going to find many people that are going to tell you things to that precision point in futures. But I will. I'll tell you. Oh, don't worry about it, Eddie. Eddie, I'm fine, dude. Eddie, I'm fine. Trust me. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. I don't get upset that I miss a trade. I get excited because when the trade does this, when it does what I anticipated anyways, because that's more important. What's more important is that you sit here and learn how to recognize what's going on, because guess what? It does it all the time. That's what's more important, that you can recognize the patterns, not that you freaking took the one today. $1,300, Patriot. You are a beast, man. Good for you. Good for you. I'd have had $1,000 in that damn gold one if it hadn't freaking given up on me. If it hadn't given up on me 2 ticks short, fuck. But that's okay. $600 is $600. I got a woodpecker right here on my feeder, right outside my window. I mean, my feeder is not even 5 feet from my head, and there's a woodpecker sitting right there. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. There's a thrush and a woodpecker in my feeder. I think they're comparing beak size. Oh, shit. It could return. I know, Patriot. I was looking at that. What I wanted it to do, Patriot, to get me involved, I wanted it to do a W. I wanted it to come up, come back down, sit there, and then that's what I wanted it to do. I'm picky. You know, I'm picky. I'm a picky trader. So I wanted it to do just a direct ping, 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 ping. Oh, it might do it. It might do it now. It's a freaking ugly W, but it might do it. Hold on here. Let me look at it. Since I can't look at equities yet, we're still too early for that. Now, gold bounced off the prior day low. Nobody should be surprised by that. Nobody should be surprised by that. All right, come on, oil. Don't go through that bottom. Don't go through that bottom. Don't go through that bottom. Oh, it did. All right, forget it. Forget it. Forget it. All right, we got a couple more minutes on the equities, and then I'm going to put all the charts together for the equities and try to figure out a game plan. Oh, man, I missed that. Just by the way, that gold trade. So there it is. Straight. I mean, look at that. Straight down to the low. Boom. Boom. It's almost at $1,000. It's almost at $1,000, the rotation. Damn. This candle was just so freaking big. 74, 80. It's over $600 candle. Anyways. 945 and 10. Yeah, I think I saw that. I don't look at the equities until after 945 at best, anyways. Because all that ever happens before 945 is I lose my money on the equities, other than pre-market stuff. Man, I wish I had caught that gold trade long, though. That would have been nice. Yep, that fucker's going to go for $1,000. God dang it. And you can see right here, for those of you watching gold, there's a reason this candle was so big. Because this for those that were short, this is the reversal point. And for those that wanted to go long, this is the buy point. I mean, it's you got both happening at the same time. And that's what slingshotted it long. That's what slingshotted it long. Oh, well. All right, I'll see here. So we're at 944. Got a little bit of news at 945. No big deal. I'm not going to start evaluating these market conditions until after that anyways. Good for you, Trick. That's the way to do it, my friend. When you got those big candles like that, so then you can use the candle that you entered on as your stop. Excellent pickup on that. Excellent pickup. Excellent. I do that exact scenario you just said. I do that exact scenario with the NQ sometimes. I'll let it, if the candle's too big, I'll let it go through, hoping it rotates back inside and then rotates back through again. And when it goes through that second time, I'm in, and then I'm defending the candle I entered in on, not the one to my left. Excellent approach. Exactly. Excellent approach. That way you're not entering a trade and you don't know where the hell to put your stop, and you're in la la land. Well, what's frustrating about it, Blue, is, not frustrating, but you sit here and you wait for a trade. So let me give you an example, Blue. So you wait for this trade. Say you're sitting here this whole time, or even when it was up here, because remember I said it's most likely it's going to bounce off here. What I wanted it to do was go to here and then bring it to here, but it didn't do that. But anyways, my point is that, so you're waiting for this, and then it reverses and it goes right out the top and just runs away. And you don't get that cross down, pull back up type situation. And, so you just completely missed the trade. That's the risk you run when you do that. It's that it just blows right through. It just blows right through your entry and never looks back. And so, but again, I feel uncomfortable when I take trades in space and I don't have something to defend with my stop loss, something that gives me some comfort. It doesn't make me right, doesn't make me wrong. It's just, again, I also live off the premise it's not the quantity of trades, it's the quality. That rotation right there ended up being about $800, which is a great trade, but I don't need to worry about it, because there'll be others also. That's not the only rotation we're going to see today. We will see others. And I'll guarantee you we'll see others that are even better setups. That's just, and that goes back to when you do enter a trade, trying to make the most amount of money out of that trade so that you don't have to sit here and do it over and over and over again. All right, so the scenario, let's just kind of go over scenario. ES is way above its prior day high, which is interesting. The NQ is way below its prior day high. Now, that doesn't mean their rotations aren't still correlated where they are in relationship to prior day static lines and things like that. Literally does not mean a shit about that. It's because if you sit here and you look, you'll see, well, this is rotated long, this rotated long, this rotated back, this rotated back, this rotated long, this rotated long. So they're correlating. They're just in different spots in where they are overall compared to yesterday. Yesterday being Friday. So I'm good with these two looking the same. With the RTY, we have a problem. We have a problem with the RTY and the YM right now. And that problem is the RTY is trying to go long and the YM is trying to go short. Now, the YM is rather overbought. And the RTY is far from overbought. So it's going to be a while before those two come to grips with each other, in my opinion. But right now, all we've got is slop. I mean, there ain't shit going on right now. This is looking a lot like the last few trading weeks that we've sat here and waited for the equities to open, and then they don't do shit. See you, Pooner. Good job. Excuse me. I like the YM, man. The YM has the YM. I don't trade it often. I do not trade the YM often, but it has made me some real good money the last couple weeks for sure. It has made me some real good money. The YM has. I'm talking about shit. I had one YM cross the box for like $1,700. I had another one for like $1,600. Those are two I can think of off the top of my head. I think those were last week. Well, now the YM is making a run for the long side. Interesting. All right, so what we need with the ES here is we need it to create space, which it's done right now. It's finally done that. It's created space right here. Roll back and actually test the top of the box. Hopefully at the same time that this is at some sort of support. And then we take a long. It's the only setup I see right now. It's the only one I see potential in the equities. That's it. Literally, that's it. I mean, we are not showing any promise in anything else right now. Okay, it might do it right here. It might do it right here. This rolling back to here at the same time that this would roll back to this red line would be nice. That would be enough support for me to feel good for a long on this. Yep. Yeah, I know news at 10. It's just hard to call out trades when the market really doesn't do jack shit lately between 9:45 and 10:30. 11. It's just not really doing shit. And even the shit that it's doing has like limited follow through. All right. All right. So now the NQ is through the top. It hasn't stayed there yet. Well, yeah, Bill, that's why, I mean, go back in the video for earlier and I show you the trade I took on Friday for $2,500 in 3 minutes. I showed it earlier in this live stream. And that's moon, stars, and the sun all lined up. Let's go. That stuff has not been happening lately in the early market. It is in gold and in oil. I mean, Patriot hit $1,600 crossing the box. I was 2 ticks from $1,000 in oil. I mean, in gold crossing the box. I mean, the commodities are not really the problem. It's the equities, in my opinion, in the early morning. But I'm okay. I have patience. I can wait until the sharks literally wake up, get out of bed, and start going hunting. I mean, you think about it, Bill, you only got to be right once a day. You only have to be right once a day. And even if the first time you're wrong and you lose $200, if the second time you're right, which is a 50-50 win rate, and I go into each trade with the mindset that I'm going to be wrong 50% of the time, which is a big psychological change in my trading style. Let me tell you something. That opened up the door for me to no longer be buying into bad trades and get myself further in the hole. But if you take that second trade and that second trade is $600-800 and you got a $200 loss on the books, boom. Once you hit the second one, because you fucked up the first one, you didn't, but the market just didn't agree with you or whatever, you're way ahead of the game. And if you're doing an eval or you're trying to slow walk a PA into funding, you turn the fucking charts off and go about your day. I tell you, the number one mistake there's a lot of mistakes, but there's one really big mistake that traders make, especially newer traders. That is just thinking that trading is like it's a video game. This is not a fucking video game. This is not a video game. So the RTY is at the prior day high. It just melted its way out of the top of the box. Nothing I could trade off of. We're 45 seconds from some news. 45 seconds from some news. What news is that? ISM manufacturing and construction spending. Okay. Yeah, I see that, Patriot. It just there was no entry for me. No entry for me on that. All right, 5 seconds. All right, there we go. Now, we'll just let this settle, and then the news is over with, and we can start hoping the market starts getting a little more in sequence. I'm liking that the ES and the NQ are out of the top of the box. I'm liking that. So I just need them both to pull back, find support, and give me a rotation long. And I don't give a shit if I'm in the ES or if I'm in the NQ. I just need to see which one's going to give me the best setup to do that. Well, out of freaking coffee. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, man. Jesus. Mary and Joseph. I was about to make a big mistake. That's another thing. Whenever I switch my charts over here, when I change, it changes my ATM to the one I was on, which was gold. And if I had pushed a button there, then my ATM in an NQ trade would be a gold setup, which would be an automatic freaking loss because there's not enough ticks of room for an NQ trade in a gold ATM. I almost made a mistake right there. Fuck it. I hate, that's another reason why I don't like to go to the tabs down here. All right, we're sitting on top of the overnight open right here. This thing's not pulling back. Shit, man. God dang it. Oh, man. Shit. Shit. It's gone. It's gone. I missed it. Fucking A. What were you thinking, Bob? Why did you just freeze? Why did you literally just freeze? Why did you literally just freeze right there? I have no idea. I literally froze. Well, now it wouldn't have mattered. Interesting. Well, I'd have been out at even. Looks like. Because that big of a run up, I wouldn't have let my stop come rolling over. So let's see. This is by the way, this is the real test, is the top of that box. Let's see if it does it. Interesting. The YM has got pretty much the same setup, almost. The YM is doing the same thing for those of you that watch the YM. I just can't drag it down right now. Come on. Top of the box. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. I'm going to kill this. I'm going to kill it. There it goes. I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can get some more coffee. I'm not liking the overnight open being in the middle there. Okay, so we tested the top of the overnight open right there. Man, I'm telling you. Oh boy. All right, hold on here. Hold on here. YM right here. YM out of the top of the box. Come on. Just go. Now go, honey. Go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. There you go. Keep going. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Come on. Go up. Don't come down. I'm going to defend the back of the candle. Come on. Go up. Go up. Go up. Come on. Go up. Come on, YM. Come on. Come on. Come on, YM. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Come on, go up. Come on. Go the fuck up. Oh, shit. Come back a little more. Come back a little more. Come back a little more. There you go. All right, I'm going to look for a W here. Got to defend that line right there to the downside. Let's go. It's right at it. Jesus. It's right at it. Sitting right on it. And the fucking, look at the RTY. RTY just keeps melting up, pissing me off. All right, I'm killing this. All right, I'm done thinking about that. I don't even know what that is. Snow. I'm assuming that's something you sent me that I either didn't import or didn't pay attention to. I mean, I get so many freaking emails, Snow. It's like, but I believe you sent something regarding that. So I'm looking for the YM to do it this time, finally. Because I sat over here and I looked at the NQ. The NQ did the same freaking pattern. It even went below here. So I just like, well, I'm going to give it a chance. I mean, shit, we're talking about the YM here. It's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. So let's see if we can get through the top here. Come on. Roll up. I'm not going to let it take me out anymore, but come on, roll up. Its resistance is going to be right there. Oh, it stuck its head through. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. It's freaking painful. Come on, man. Why are we sitting here? I'm going to get knocked out. Man, see this ES trade right here? This NQ trade right here, you had a crossover retest of the prior day. Overnight open. Inside candle, that was it right there, but I was freaking in this one. This is the setup right there. This should bring you right back to here. God dang it. I'm not versed on what the ES, and the ES is off and running. Jesus, of course. Created space, came down deliberately. Deliberate up, broke this pivot here, this down pivot, rotated back to the overnight open, did an inside candle, boom, there it is. Fuck. Just no follow through. Just literally no follow through. This is definitely early August trading, man. This rotation should have screamed itself to the top. This one is going to go up here. It's just going to take its sweet ass fucking time doing it, and it really shouldn't. There goes the NQ. I guess this is a little more vigor in it than the YM did. Wow, see 29, 79, 50, 80, 50, so 130. So $1,000 bill on this trade is right there, right above this pivot is $1,000 bill. Yep, that was a beautiful rotation. It's a beautiful setup, absolutely beautiful. You can see the candles stopped crisscrossing. Now this is straight up. This is straight down, inside candle, boom, there you are. That's $1,000 bill. That's $1,000 bill right there. $1,000 bill right there. $1,000 bill. And I was stuck in a YM trade that wasn't making me my money. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay. Let me grab this down here. This is the RTY. RTY is making a pretty deliberate move, hopefully to test the prior day high. Now that's created a little more space than this. Of course, that turned out to be a beautiful trade. Let's be honest. But boy, that was pretty subtle gap there. This is a much bigger gap. Man, my eyes. Patriot, did you catch the M pattern in gold in oil? Did you catch the M pattern? Man, that was a nice little setup right there. $1,000 bill right there. $1,000 bill right there. Okay, Snow. Yeah, it's at the red line. I'm still in it, but it's starting to peter out on me. Come on, RTY. Come back down here. Come on, RTY. Come back down here. Come back down here. It's this is resistance. So they came up to resistance, down, and then back up to resistance and created a lower high. That's the M. So what it needs to do now is it needs to accelerate itself across this box here. That's kind of where my target's going to be, back to the bottom of the M, where the M started. This is where the M started, right here. Just happens to be the bottom of the box. I don't know if I'm going to get there, but, we'll see. I'm just going to leave it alone. Let it marinate. Let it marinate. I wish I was in this fucking thing and had let that marinate. Jesus. What a pisser. That was a really good setup, the NQ. Really good setup. That's why that green candle was so damn big after that purple candle. This was such a good setup. Broke this pivot here, the downside pivot right there on this upswing, footprints in the sand, came back out on top of the overnight open, boom. It's gone. It's just freaking gone. It's just patterns. I was in the RTY, so I didn't see it. Not the RTY. I was in the YM. Sorry. I was in the YM and didn't catch it. That's what I'm hoping for, Sugar. But it's rolling up on me. I was hoping for exactly that. I really was hoping for that to happen with the RTY, and it just Showed signs that it wanted to. Showed signs that it wanted to. I'm frustrated with missing that NQ trade, man. This is everything. Look at that. God, break that pivot. This is so important. This is the downswing right here. This is what brought price to this most recent low. Boom. You break it right there deliberately. Key is deliberately. Deliberately break it. Deliberately roll back to support. Create an inside candle just to add insult to injury, and then wham! There's your money. Come on, somebody move. All right, so this YM rolled back inside its box, but I got no setup to cross it. So I mean, I'm just stuck here. I mean, it didn't go in and then test and then go. It just went in. But the reason I'm paying attention to it right now is it is the one instrument that actually has candles going in a straight line. Everybody else is kind of crisscrossing. So I'm paying attention to it because something might rear its ugly head because of that. Yeah, I see that, Sugar. I'm waiting to see if it'll test the top. $43.80, 40. All right, let's see here. YM went to the mid band. YM went to the mid band. That's where it's at right now. There it is. That's the mid band. I'm just stretching for something to freaking be a trade setup. Jesus. All right, well, we're going to look see if it'll come off the mid band. Not my favorite scenario by any stretch of the imagination. But it does look like it's trying to hold that mid band. I will say that. This is the third candle in a row sitting on that mid band. So we might have that set up. All right. Still giving it up, though. There's definitely a battle right here at this mid band. It rejected it here when it came out. Boom, bam. Nice big rejection. So it recognizes the mid band. You can see that. So we'll just see. All right. Hold on. Oh my God. CL's at the top of the box. Yeah, you're right. Shit. Nikki, you're right. Now I got too much going on. This is not looking very good. This is not looking very good. I don't know. Damn it. I'm going to kill this. I'm not liking it. I wasn't. It's just so far. It's so deep down there. I just don't know. It's got a long hole to climb out of when it's freaking got no movement. I'd be in it right now if I'd have stayed with it. Probably a good idea now. I mean, there's just, dang, just sitting there. Looks like a good idea not to take that. NQ, let me go back over here. NQ is just about reached the prior day high. Look at that. So the overnight open to the prior day high. Isn't that nice? Yeah, it would have been real nice if I was in it. Yeah. Overnight open to the prior day high. Real nice. Lovely. Lovely setup. Lovely setup. I don't like to take lovely setups. I want tough, difficult setups. I don't want to make money easy. I want to make it the hard fucking way. God dang it. So the battle continues. You can see they're still battling at this one freaking line. That's just ugly, man. There's not enough conviction to make it come off the freaking line. That's just terrible. So am I going to take a short here? No, I'm not going to take a short here. Why are you not going to take a short there, Bob? Because we took too much freaking time to get here. Too much time. Needs to be more deliberate. Now, I would be willing, if it goes up, creates space, and deliberately pulls back to the top of the prior day high, I'd be interested potentially in a long there. Or if it gets violent, comes down, comes back up, and hits the bottom of the prior day high, I'd be potentially interested there. But when it meanders to the static line, I'm far less interested. That's possible, Brad. I'm looking at it. Just painful. Just painful. I'm still looking at that oil trade. Potential W there. Potential W long off the top of the box. It's just sitting there. Wow. Oil is just sitting still. Everybody's sitting still. This is terrible. Everybody's sitting still. I mean, it's just terrible. I mean, it's like I got a shitty fill here, and I just need this thing to go up, break this freaking pivot. Come on, do something. Oh my God. Come on, go long. Come on, oil. What the farfignugan? Come on. Get up here and break this pivot. Straight line shit. Let's go. Jesus. I'm going to lose $80 or what? No, here we go. Come on. Come on. Let's freaking go. Oh, my aching ass. Shit, man. Come on, man. What the hell? Now you're just fucking with me. Jesus. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Absolutely insane. Well, that's the place to make money, MB Trader. I've said that before. Yeah, CL is just, I mean, what the hell are you doing? All right, let's go back over here and look. Shit. Now it's going to the top. Shit. Fucking whatever. Yeah, it's supposed to be. Yes, Patriot. Well, dead even's the same. It didn't pierce it, Patriot. If you got two that touch the same bottom and don't pierce, you still have the same pattern. If it pierces, then you're showing rotation to the opposite direction. If they match, you're just showing support off that spot. You haven't broken the. If you have two lines that come together exactly the same, it's kind of like longs. Like if you're in a trade, like if I'm in a trade, like for example, if I'm in this one, I need this to break this, not go up here and be even with it. Because if it goes up here and becomes even with it and rolls over, it's over. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why on a W pattern, the rotation needs to go up and break the pivot. Same thing with the bottom side. If they're even, that's not a problem. It's when this breaks this, then you got a problem. And if the crazy part is if you keep your pivot below the stops, I mean, if you keep your stop below these pivots, you're still in this trade because they're still battling it long. It's just fucking ugly price action today I'm reluctant to be, getting involved in too much of it. I can't stand price action like this. Yeah, the intent of oil is to go long. So why the hell do we have to take our time doing it? That's when I get frustrated. Jesus. Oof. Wow. Yeah, David, there's just the rotations are just so freaking so subtle. They're just not there's not volume behind them. Well, it's again, this is summer trading. This is what's going on right now, and the same thing with like Thursday, Friday last week, stuff like that. That's summer trading. We are in summer trading. Rotations are small, swings are small, deliberate moves are subtle. It's just very difficult. It's not my favorite time to trade by far. I'm going to drag this down here just for a second. Busted through this mid band. I found that, and then now we're rolling all the way back up. I just, I was going to look for a short here. Now we just broke this fucking down pivot. I mean, come on, man. Somebody make up your mind. Somebody make up your mind. Jesus, I thought I had a short setting up there in the YM. All right, let's see here. Let me drag this back down again, just in case. Just in case. Oh my God. Fuck. Are you serious? Ah, frustrating. Then you get two big candles in a row when the market really isn't doing anything, and I get fucking cold feet because I just got cold feet. Yep. Yep. Broke the freaking down pivot on me and then made me hesitate on the YM. I then add to it these huge freaking candles. I mean, what the hell am I going to do? And by the way, let's go back to what I said several minutes ago over here. I said they were going to run the fucking thing out the top. That was the whole point of being above this box. It's just as sloppy as shit. It did it, but just sloppy as shit. I mean, it did it. I mean, the whole point of going up out of the box and sitting on top of it was to go back minimum to this pivot. But look at the freaking dog piss fight that they did to do it. Jesus. Frustrating. Dog piss fight that they went through to do it. Literally a dog piss fight. Summer trading. See, Izzy. Summer trading. So much fun. What's frustrating is when you know what they're going to do or what they're trying to do, but to get yourself into the trade, you have to deal with all the bullshit. Like this YM trade is to the downside. You got these huge ass candle, this huge candle. The trade is to the downside. That you get a new pivot low, recent pivot low, swing to the bottom of the mid band. This is where they want to go. Okay. And so you get in, and then you got to put up with all this fucking bullshit for it to ultimately get to here. That's summer trading. In the fall and in the spring, that rotation goes here to here, and then wham, it immediately goes down to here, and then you manage it to see if it'll reach to here. It won't do all this freaking bullshit. Okay, so let's go back to what I said 3 minutes ago. This was the rotation right there. I mean, it still happened. This is the rotation that you should expect minimum off this whole space, mid band, boom. You should expect this. Then you manage the trade based on how far it was from here to here, what kind of profitability you're talking about. And if you're not in a prop firm with a trailing stop loss, you may even target this spot right down here because this is where they want to bring it, is down here. So the patterns still work. It's just ugly as fuck to do it. There it goes. Good sign here on the downs. They broke this major pivot right here. See this major rotation pivot? They broke it right here. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign that they're going to that this will swing down to here. And I mean, I just love this setup. I just fucking just don't have any confidence right now in what the market's doing, how ugly it was going to get here. And it got ugly. I mean, this rotation back up again and then down. I mean, you know, all that is unnecessary bullshit. The setup was right there. This is all unnecessary bullshit. Afternoons, predominantly NQ. I took a banger NQ trade Friday. I'm trying to remember, was the NQ a static line or the red line? Was the NQ a static line or a red line when I took it? I can't even remember. Oh, helps if I'm looking at the NQ. Helps if I'm looking at the NQ. I'm in the damn YM showing this. Hold on here. The YM's rolling down, just like we said. It's rolling down. It's heading to target. I think the NQ is the red line. I think the NQ is the NQ is the red line. I hit this trade at 11:41 on Friday. New recent low, straight back to the red line. Inside candle, boom, boom, 2 contracts, $2,000. Right there. $2,000. But the whole premise of that trade was the deliberateness that they ran it down, the deliberateness that they broke the pivots to the left, deliberateness that they ran it up, consolidated, and the deliberateness that they ran it back down. Come on, baby, go. Come on. 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 I'm in a gold trade off the red line right now. Exactly the same as the NQ trade I just showed you, Patch. Exactly the same trade. How is it exactly the same? New, bang, bang, bang. Exactly the same trade, Pat. Same exact trade, Patch, I just showed you in the NQ. Exact same trade. And there she goes. Cupcake Island. Now just go. Quit coming back. We shall see if I get any real money out of this. We shall see. I'm not concerned because we now have price action above both my gold lines. So I'm not really concerned about the pullback. I just need it to rotate now. I just need it to rotate. Come on, rotate. Rotate, come on. Just rotate. Quit acting stupid. Come on. Break this candle here to the long side. Come on, break this candle to the long side, not to the downside. Not to the downside, to the upside. Let's go. Come on. See the deliberateness here and the deliberateness here? That's what we're seeking in price action. We want deliberate movement so that we can catch the rotation sling back. Now what I need is I just need a little bit of help here, which is going to be kind of hard because gold is down. And I'm swinging it to the long side, but it did come off a new recent high. Come on, let's go. Let's go, gold. Come on. Be my friend. May make your future. Come on, go, go. 2 inside candles. Go up, go up. Come on. Come on, gold. Damn it. Shit. Seriously, man. Oh, man. Are we going to get 3 inside candles? No. Come on, go long. God damn it. This is pissing me off. Yep. I'm going to get knocked out. I'm going to get knocked out. God damn it. Just can't get fucking shit to move today. Let's see if I get a W pattern. Let's see if we get a W. So see, gold is down today. See, it's all the way off the prior day low, but it's down from the close. So I mean, I knew I was in a little bit of trouble with this trade. But I mean, I had to go with the fact that we've broken all these down pivots to the left right here. You see that? See all these down pivots? These green lines are down pivots. We broke all those down pivots back to this red line. So I mean, I had to give it a shot. Now I may still get a W pattern here. But again, I'm asking for gold to go long on a short day. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. Let's just see. It's a struggle. All right. Man, how big is this? 89, 87. Shit. It's a pretty big candle. Pretty big candle, but I'm going to be pissed if this fucker runs up and I'm sitting here holding my hat. Sit here holding my hat. All right, I'm in. I'm going to defend this candle. Come on. Yep. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Gotta remember, I'm trading a 5-minute red line. And that's, again, it's hard to explain to those that aren't familiar with this, but I'm using a 5-minute moving average off this trade, but I'm only trading a 1-minute candle. So the reaction is not necessarily going to be immediate because 5-minute traders are trading that moving average, not 1-minute traders. So I got to kind of let it marinate. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on, gold. There you go. Be my friend. Be my friend. Jesus. Let's go. Now, we needed to break this pivot. Remember that part. Okay? On this run up, if it doesn't break this pivot, I'm in trouble, man. I'm in trouble. I need it to break that pivot to my left. I need it. I need this candle right here. Come on, come on, come on. Grab some leg. Get some leg. Get some leg. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's a beautiful W off this red line. Jesus, this would be wondrous if it would work, but we seem to have run out of gas. Come on. There we go. There we go. That broke the pivot, damn it. That did it. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Now I gotta give it room. This is the bad part. Because it broke my pivot to the left. I have to let it marinate again. This is the stressful part of this trade. I have to let it marinate because it may come back now to this 1 minute gold line and then rotate up. It's not what I want. I want it to run through the top. But the sign we're going long is that it broke that pivot right there. Okay, so now I just got to let it marinate. I got to let the manipulation continue, just knowing that everything now is in my favor. Everything now is in my favor. All right. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my target right here because that is the top of the W. See, this is the W right here. Bing, 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 bing. And we usually go back to the top before it gets exhausted. So I'm going to, if we come out of this zone right here, I'm going to start following the back of these candles to the target. Because we should accelerate out of the top if we come out of that zone. We got to clear this zone. We're still freaking hanging out. Come on, gold. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come out of that zone. $92.80. All right. By the way, this is a relatively small W. This is especially for a red line, this is a relatively small W. But that's just a product of freaking summer trading. Shit, we're going to get an inside candle here. Come on. Come on. I'd prefer we don't test the 9 EMA. Let's just go up. There you go. There you go. Let's go. Jesus. Sorry, guys. I'm hacking and wheezing over here. All right, we've locked in $250. We're trying to get 550. Come on, just go through the top. You're probably not gonna, because you're certainly freaking taking your sweet ass time right now. I'm probably gonna just get 250 on this trade, but we'll see. Come on, there you go. Let's go. See the W. Everybody see the W? That's just wonderful. But to finish the W, this leg right here needs to go back up to here. The problem is we broke this pivot, so it can come and retest this 9 and then roll up. I'm just trying not to get into that BS. I'm trying to get greedy and hope it just runs straight up. Yeah, I'm trying to get greedy. All right, now I'm locking in 280. If it wasn't summer trading, I'd let it roll back. All right, there we go. That's it. If it wasn't summer trading, I would have left my stop down here and let this part of the pattern happen, which is once you break the pivot, you come back, hit the 9, and then roll up. I'd still be in it. But I mean, this shit ain't moving, so I'm not giving up everything. All right, well, I'm going to head on out. Gold was my savior today. Gold was my savior today. I caught this trade right here in gold first thing this morning. Shoot, shoot. Off the prior day close. Zoot, zoot, zoot. Bam! And then, of course, I just caught this W pattern right here. I mean, I want to emphasize the word deliberate. This was deliberate to the prior day low. I did not take this trade because the candle was so big, but that was $1,000 bill right there. Then this was deliberate to the red line from a new high, broke all these down pivots to the left, bing, bing, bing. The pattern is still, just FYI, the pattern is still there. I mean, if it wasn't summer trading, I'd have had my stop down here. Once we broke this pivot, this is the key. Once we broke this pivot right here, I just leave my stop down here at even, because we should go up, come sit on that 9 and then roll up. That's what should happen. But I mean, I'm just fucking, summer trading sucks. I don't trust shit as much. But that's the pattern. So what should happen is this thing should continue all the way to here. And then you have your W. Starts there, top of the static line or the moving average, ran straight up like a beeline, came back down to the exact same support line, and then went. And so this pattern, even though we're on the last leg of the pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're on the last leg of the pattern. So it's the sloppiest, but this is where it's supposed to go. And once it breaks this pivot right here on this rotation, it needs to accelerate, break this pivot before it rolls over. Once it does that, then your gold lines become support, and they help hold that price up. If you do not break that pivot on the run up, you're in trouble. This is too bad. I mean, and again, this is a small W. I mean, again, because of the time of year, this is a pretty small W, but it was about, I think, 550 if we got there. So anyways, all right, guys, I'm going to shut it down. It's Monday. This is my day. I got to get some shit done. Anyways, everybody have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Hopefully these markets start waking up a little bit and I can go back to doing the things that I want to do, which is let this roll up, have my stop at even, let it roll up. You know what I mean? Something's going on. All the candles are moving. So what did we get? Some war news? All these candles are huge. Just spiking. Might have gotten some war news. Everybody have a good day. I will talk to you later. Bye.